Gene McComb defending his title against third-ranked John Longstreet in PKA's U.S. Light Middleweight Championship. It's the kick of the 80s. It's here on ESPN. That's Wednesday, May 1st. So, a lightweight battle for the Mid-South Championship coming up now. Robert Visitation against Hector Guevara. And with the introductions of our fighters, here is ring announcer Warren Bradley.
Ladies and gentlemen, an 8-round bout for the Mid-South Lightweight Championship. Introducing first in the blue corner, from Shreveport, Louisiana, he is 21 years old, stands 5 foot 9 inches tall, and weighed in at 139 pounds. He has a contact karate record of 34 wins, 7 losses, with 23 of his wins by knockout. He is the PKA's #3 world-ranked lightweight contender and is the current Mid-South lightweight champion. Welcome, please, Robert Visitation. And in the red corner, from Longview, Texas, he is 28 years old, is 5 foot 6 inches tall, and weighed in at 137 pounds. He has a contact karate record of 15 wins, 2 losses, with 5 of his wins by the knockout, Hector Guevara. The referee for this championship bout is Bill Clark.
Face each other. Okay, gentlemen, I want you to listen to my commands. If I tell you to break, I want you to stop punching and kicking. Keep your hands up and protect yourself. Do not punch or kick on the breaks. If I send you to a neutral corner, you stay there till I call you out. Don't come out on your own. Both understand? Do not hold or clinch or trap the other person's arms. I'll start penalizing you. When you go back, we'll bow to me, to each other, and have a great fight.
So it's Robert Visitation. There he is, a guy they believe has so many of the tools to be a world champion, against Hector Guevara. What a storyline on this guy. He had so much to do with the matchmaking in this event. He had to worry with that as well as worry about his opponent, Robert Visitation, tonight.
Not an enviable position to be in for Hector Guevara. You really don't want to have to think about anything other than the fight, and we'll just see how much that is going to take out of him, if anything.
When I asked him about having to do all of that, he said, well, somebody had to bring the PKA to Longview, and it might as well have been me.
Well, he did a great job. We're really proud of him. He did a fine job all the way through this thing.
Guevara, a late bloomer, got into the sport a bit late. An orphan child at 15. He's been working ever since. Visitation set him up, faking that right side kick, and then came across with the left front.
The Visitation has got tremendous dexterity with both legs. He's an outstanding kicker. He really knows how to use his front leg effectively. Right off the bat, I can tell that Visitation is going to be the better kicker of the two. Guevara is going to throw a lot of kicks off that back leg, which are power kicks, but Visitation is going to have a good time stepping inside of those in a little while, I think.
Guevara on the jump front, landing on the canvas, and the two of them will go back to battle here. We're in round number 1, Visitation in white, trimmed in red. Guevara in red, trimmed in white. Visitation will always wear that semblance of red in memorial to Randy Fawcett, the former 5th-ranked lightweight who was tragically killed last year. Is out of Alexandria. He was once the Mid-South champion. The two of them were very close.
Fawcett was a tremendous fighter in his own right. It was a terrible loss.
Visitation now dropping his guard completely. Guevara not coming in to take advantage of it.
I think Guevara feels like he's being fished a little bit, and I think he's absolutely right. If he tries to step in there, I think Visitation's all set to drop a left hand on him.
Two of them really sort of feeling one another out, and right as I say that, the two of them go toe-to-toe in the corner.
Well, they've got 8 rounds to go here. In this first round, you don't want to get out and burn too much. That's the mark of an experienced fighter, to try to go ahead and get the butterflies out, get the feel of the ring, get the feel of the lights, the crowd, get ready for the real part of the fight which comes up.
We're coming to the end of round number 1 here in Longview. Round number 1, and because of time limitations now, we pick up the action in round 5.
Great. Kick your legs out for me and get your hands off the rope. Okay. Be smart. Don't put it right hand.
Hector Guevara,
Yeah, let's go.
not nearly as vocal in his corner as Visitation.
Guevara once again missed a kick in that second round, so he's going to come out firing kicks, and he's got to hit 9 this round, and he can't afford to make that mistake again if he misses that in the 3rd round. Oh.
Little hot dog coming from Visitation after a right from Guevara had gotten through. Visitation counters with some good kicking. front round kick lands, and then down goes Visitation. I believe he slipped when he delivered that right
called
front
up
kick.
a knockdown. Yeah, he popped right back up. He wasn't hurt at all.
Crowd reacted to it, but Visitation got up in a hurry.
Well, Hector Guevara is kind of between a rock and a hard place now because he's got a kick, and he doesn't kick with his front leg well, which means he has to use his back leg, and Visitation is stepping inside of his back leg and making him pay every time he throws it. So what are you going to do? There's a nice combination by Guevara again.
Guevara wants a warning from Clark because he feels he's continually being kneed every time Visitation comes in close and delivers those right leg front kicks, those front right leg kicks.
Guevara's got to be feeling very frustrated now. Once again, there's that back leg and Visitation effectively countering. Didn't really make a good solid contact for him, but he's got the timing. Woohoo! There's a swing and a miss. Boy, he was going for the fences on that one, wasn't he?
34-7 for Visitation, 15-2 for Hector Guevara. It's been a good match, but one that has been dominated by Visitation. You get the feeling that he could totally take control and just won't do it.
Well, he really hasn't gone after Guevara. There's a good combination there, a good left-right combination. Stung Guevara.
Right on the side of the head. Hector Guevara stung a little bit, but not really hurt. He has yet to be hurt in this bout after 5 rounds. As you look at Al McCoy and Ray Jones talking with him.
Well, referee Bill Clark is advising him in the corner right now. He missed his kicks in the 3rd round. 3 rounds is enough to get him disqualified, so the fight will be stopped at the end of this 5th round.
I just told you guys before that.
Let's take a look now at this fall. Actually, was slip taken by Visitation, a little acrobatic job.
Visitation doesn't want to stay down there very long if nobody earned it. He doesn't want to have to hang around. He's going to come up quick. Here I come. I'm not hurt. Look at here. Whoops, right back up.
Well, Visitation will be declared the winner, but it will not be a victory that he'll savor a great deal, because anytime there's a disqualification, you get the feeling it's the guy that comes away with the win that's shaking his head the most. They don't like to win that way, do they, John?
No, they really don't. It's an unfortunate situation for both fighters. Robert doesn't want to win that way, and I'm sure that Hector hates losing that way. Sorry, Hector.
Out of respect for his fellow Texan, a little cowboy hat being worn now by Visitation. Visitation out of Shreveport, Louisiana, but there are those that would argue that Shreveport really is in the state of Texas.
I guess it depends on which side of the line you live on.
That's right.
He's got a lot of people over here from Shreveport to watch him tonight.
Give the credit to Jesus.
As a native of Shreveport, I can tell you this. There are many times I've felt when in Shreveport that it was Texas.
I can't believe it. God darn it. That's 3.
All right, here again now with the final decision. The way it turned out is our ring announcer, Warren Bradley. Warren, take it away.
Oh, well, you still didn't put them all together.
We have a little pause coming from Warren because he's being instructed as to the disqualification for Bill Clark. That's why we're waiting for the official announcement.
Without a label.
But again, it will be a disqualification and a win for Visitation. Now, you have to wonder about how impressive this win was for Visitation, and will he get a chance at a guy like Norris Williams again, or perhaps the world champion?
Well, Visitation is still right in the thick of things. He's rated number 3, so anything can happen to him at this point. Tonight's fight isn't
Ladies
going
and
to hurt him
gentlemen,
any.
decision is Visitation is the winner. He is the winner due to the disqualification of Mr. Guevara due to the fact that he did not execute the required number of kicks in 3 rounds. In the first 3 rounds.
So it again is a win for Visitation, whose record moves up to 35-7, and for Hector Guevara, perhaps a time for him to reassess his future in this sport, whether or not he'll stay in the ring or continue to matchmake, which he's done an excellent job of in this particular bout. We'll be back to Longview in just a moment.